I sound immaculate as always. I am back. So, another question on everyone's mind is, where the hell has he been? It's been about 2 weeks. Well, a lot of things happened. I finally quit my job at da 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 BJ's. I can now say the grocery. I've already doxed the grocery store I worked for, but I was able to correct it by not saying it again. But I don't work for them anymore, and I don't think I'm ever going to. I put in my 1 week notice. It was like, isn't it supposed to be 2 weeks? Well, there's no state law about that. You can just fucking leave. But I gave notice for a week so they could, you know, have time to figure out their schedule. Because I don't like leaving. When I resign, and block the numbers on like certain people I've worked with, because it just fucks everything up for everybody and not just the manager. Because when people do that, they think like, oh yeah, I'm sticking it to the manager, when in reality you're just fucking over the other people you used to work with. And it's like, I worked with a lot of nice people at BJ's. This is BJ's Wholesale Club, the grocery chain, aka the discount Walmart, aka discount Costco, which is the main thing. It's like a superstore. Like, they don't just sell groceries, they sell everything. But mainly people go there for groceries. I wanted a very easy job over the summer where I could just not have to think and just scan objects and make some passive income. And that is not what ended up happening. What ended up happening is I ended up having to do a bunch of shit in a bunch of departments that I was not told when I was signed up that that's what I was going to be doing. But that's beside the point. I've complained about this job so much. It's like, I'm just so... it's surreal that it's over, but I'm really happy that it's over. I can finally move on to the next chapter of my life, which is this new job I'm starting tomorrow morning. That place, I'm not going to dox because I don't want to lose that job. You see how that works? I make it quits. You get the deets when I when I desperately need the money. They're gonna go under an alias. So I guess this new place, I'm just gonna call it the Wine Palace. That's a really bad name. I should come up with a better fake name. Wine, wine, the winery, the wine emporium, wine, the liquor store. I'm probably just gonna have to say the liquor store. I mean, it's better. It's more bougie than a liquor store. I'll call it the bougie liquor store. Let's do that. Yeah, the bougie liquor store. It's bougier than just like a liquor store. It's nice. It's fancy. White moms go there, get the nice boxed wine, baby, and I'm the one who delivers it. Anyway, the point is, what it came down to, I felt like I was getting underpaid and overworked. So I did what I perceived as a grown-up thing to do, which is not to stay and complain about it and suffer. I quit. I resigned, but I made sure to get a new job before the quitting process. I made sure I had this new job lined up. I signed the paperwork and everything, and that I was going to get paid. So all it was a waiting game. I was waiting for when the start date for this new job was, and that start date is tomorrow morning. So that's part of the reason why I'm streaming earlier than normal. In fact, I want to stream earlier than normal, but we'll see how it goes with the new job. So, oh man, it was just, and the last week was rough. It was rough. Oh my gosh, it was rough the last week because I basically had to teach everybody how to do the things that I learned how to do within 3 months. And that doesn't sound... See, that's the funny thing, too, is like, oh, I was only there... You were only there 3 months. It couldn't have been that bad. You couldn't have had to remember that much stuff. It was that bad, and I did have to remember that much stuff. So... Oh, right. The shit I didn't even get to. See, I'm going on a rant. But, Right. So I had to train a bunch of people. I found... It was funny, because the last day... Or the day to the second to last day, 2 people fucking quit. And I was like, what? What do you mean they quit? And one of them was the dudes I was training. and he just fucking quit apparently, or they fired him. I don't know. I'm leaning toward more they fired him, but he didn't give notice or anything, so he just was like, "Fuck it, I'm not coming in anymore." I think what ended up happening with that guy, I could kind of sense it from a mile away, but I didn't want to like make everyone stressed out. He was a runner, like fight or flight response. He was a flight. I could tell he wasn't long for the job. He was gonna bounce, and I didn't realize he was gonna fuck us over. That was the thing. I was keeping it low key, tight lipped that I was leaving, and somehow through the grapevine he found out, and then he started acting real different. And what I mean by he was starting to act different, he was like, "Where are you going, man? How much they paying you over there? Well, what's that place called? Hey, man, you want to give me a recommendation?" It's like, no, nigga, I don't want to give you a recommendation, bro. You're acting very unprofessional right now, bro. And then and that's beside the fact that he left me with like lines of like 15 customers before and just didn't stay to help. He just fucking dipped, you know. That's the kind of character we're talking about. So if he apply, I doubt he's gonna apply, but if he does apply, that not only the balls to do that shit, but I'm gonna repay the favor because I believe in poetic justice or karma or whatever. So you'll get my comment. They'll put my name in that application. I dare you, my nigga. I dare you. They're gonna be like, "Hey, Rebecca, do you know this guy? Did you used to work with this guy? He applied. He mentioned your name, said you were friends." I'm like, no. That dude, we are not friends. We were barely even coworkers. He was there for less than a month, complained the whole time, didn't do the fucking work, couldn't retain the information, and I tried my best to train him. And all he did was make my life stressful. And then at the last second, he up and quits when he finds out I'm leaving because he knows he can't fucking rely on me to do all the shit for him anymore. But that's beside the point. He's going under like, "Oh, I have a medical thing." And granted, he did have a medical thing. And people have shit going on in their personal life. That's all fair and good, but I think he was using it as a crutch, bro. I know that sounds fucked up or ableist or whatever. I really think he was sometimes he was bullshitting to get out of having to do tough tasks. And even either he was doing that or it was just real convenient timing that he had to up and go because of a quote-unquote he wasn't feeling well kind of shit when shit would hit the fan and there'd be like a big line of people who needed help or some shit. I'm just saying it would come at a very, and as someone who has anxiety and has had an anxiety attack and shit, I think he was he wasn't like when I have an anxiety attack I hyperventilate, bro. Like I am short of breath. He was breathing fine. He wasn't red in the face. He wasn't sweating, which is another indicator. Like, either this dude has, like, the chillest panic attacks in the world, or he's full of shit. But that's beside the point. That shit is over. I trained the remaining managers to the best of my ability. But I found out... Alright, so one of the other managers, her name was Jenny, bro. I trained her a little bit. Just, like, basic shit. Like, how to do a return and shit like that. She fucking quit, too, apparently. And I was like, that's wild. But again, that's not my problem because I didn't do what they did. I put in my notice. I told them I was going to another job that was paying better. I did the responsible thing. Guess what BJ's goes and does? They tell me, "Can you stay?" And I'm like, "Stay? Like stay? They say, "Stay. A counter offer." Because the manager, was because like losing one employee last second is bad. Losing 3 employees within that same week is really bad for that manager. Because then, like, I've already complained about the lack of coverage. We're short staffed. Now they're even shorter staffed. Like the staff isn't even a staff in the metaphor. It's a toothpick. So basically, what I'm saying is they had no niggas. They needed niggas. They had no niggas. This hiring issue, like recruiting people and training people, this has been a problem for the whole summer, the whole 3 months I've worked there, and they never addressed it. They did. They did a piss poor job of it, and they didn't really. I feel like they didn't really hammer home. They were more worried about their sales numbers than they were about like getting the right people, formulating a team. It's like a baseball coach, and I hate using sports metaphors because I hate sports. But it's like hiring a baseball coach who's obsessed with like rings and trophies and leagues and shit, but not concerned about the players he puts on the team, who's getting play time, if everyone's getting their time on the bases. See, this is why I don't use sports metaphors, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, that's over. Oh no, wait. All right, so 3 people quit. They tell me last night, can you stay? And I'm like, stay. And I'm like, what? Which was bananas to me. Because when I told them I was leaving, no one was upset. Everyone was like, oh, I understand, they were real professional and shit. And they were like, yeah, good luck to you at the new job. No hard feelings, And everyone was, everyone responded rationally. And initially, I thought everyone was going to respond like, oh, what the fuck? You're leaving. God damn it. Everyone's leaving. What is this? A play for more money? No, everyone was pretty professional. Oh, yeah, you got a new job. That's fine. But this can you stay last? And mind you, this is the day before my last day. So it's like, I can't just fucking, like, you've had a week to give me a counter offer, right? And it's not even like I said, hey, when I resigned, hey, if y'all want a counter for me to stay. I was already full-time. I wasn't trying to make a push to get more money. I just found a job that was going to pay me more for doing a similar thing, and which is retail. The bougie liquor store is a retail space also. And so basically, I lost my train of thought, but I was going to say, all right, so they said, can you stay? I was like, well, no. I start on the 11th. Well, I thought at the time of the 11th, but it turns out the 14th. I start on the 14th, bro. I got to leave, like, tomorrow, like I said. I have, like, shit to do. And it wasn't just like, oh, I'm going to quit and have a couple days off to myself. I had to do shit. I had to get a haircut. I had to, prepare for the job. I had to get what's it called, direct deposit. I had to get a bunch of shit together so I can fucking transition to this job real well. I had to do a bunch of errand shit, and I had to get groceries. That was the other thing. I've been running on fast food for like 2 weeks at this point, because it seems redundant, like someone who works at BJ's where they have access to all these groceries. Oh, why don't you just buy groceries during your shift? Because it takes a while. It's a big-ass store, and I like to sit down and get food. It's wine. Oh, what's up, Sam? What's my new job? Wine, really? I'm working at that winery. You can hop into the Twitch live chat if you want to, amigo, since you're a donor. Donors get to talk live on stream with yours truly. But I'm pretty sure Sam's gonna say something like, I'm sick or something, which is fine, Sam. But it leaves me the opportunity to make fun of your voice. So I'm gonna be like, just got here. What's your new job? I know it's wine related, bro. I'm not home yet. I will once I get home and eat. No, it's all good, Sam. Just coming through is great. But, what was I saying? Alright, so the new yes, I'm going to be at a wine place, bougie wine place. I'm going to be serving white PTA moms their wine. I usually get into voice you baby. Well, I am a baby. Anyway, so they tell me, oh, can you stay, and we're gonna have you do deliveries or some shit for the grocery store. It's for people who, apparently BJ's does a thing where, also, I should probably, like, get the elephant out of the room. Like, yes, the place is actually called BJ's. Yes, I know it sounds like blowjob. Yes, I didn't name this grocery store. This store has been in business. They showed me the little PowerPoint since like the not the 1800s, but the 1900s. You know, it's been here since the 13 colonies and shit. And they said it was named after the owner's daughter, whose name was Berkeley Jensen or some shit like that, and her initials just happened to be BJ. And they were just like, it's BJ's. And I like, it's stupid, and I wish someone in the PR team would be like, hey guys, maybe we should name this anything else but BJ's. But they said, fuck it, it's BJ's. It's the household name, even though it's bootleg Costco, and people remember Costco more because that's a catchier name. I think BJ's is a mistake, but it's whatever. So they tell me, can you stay? Again, I keep going on tangents. They ask, can I stay? And they want me to do deliveries, and I'm like, deliveries? And mind you, I've already done like the curbside shit. I've mentioned all this before, where when someone who's too lazy to get their grocery, it's like Instacart. They're too lazy to get their groceries, so I get the groceries for them, and then I wheel it out to their car and put it in their trunk for them. Real lazy shit. This whole pandemic, I always got my groceries. And mind you, I don't like getting groceries either. The hassle of it, the driving, the carrying the shit up and down the stairs. I get it. I get not liking doing your groceries, but I can't have a grown man do my groceries for me. I just cannot do that. I don't know if that's pride or whatever. I can't have a grown person doing my groceries for me. I just can't. I want to be able to live with myself. You should learn about wine tasting stuff so you can be a snobby jerk. I wonder what word the bot is getting mad at you. It can't be snobby. Is it getting mad at you because you said jerk? That's impossible. I think I thought I fixed that with the bot, that it'll stop banning those normal words to say. I don't even know why jerk is on there. Hold on, let me double check. Jerk. Speaking of BJ's, yeah, I don't know what. I wanted to make the joke too when I was going to come up with the pseudonym for BJ's when I was going to say 8HJ's. It's jerk. Oh shit! Thanks, Eliana. What's up, Eliana? Welcome to the stream. Now I gotta fucking stop that. Why is it saying that? Jerk is banned. Everyone should be able to say jerk. This is so weird. Blacklist words. Okay, let's see. Options. Now I gotta like comb through this and look for jerk. It's funny how BJ's is cool with the bot, but jerk isn't. Where are you? Dick is on here? I gotta change up this list. This list is inaccurate. Yeah, Dick can stay. You can't say fellatio. Jerk, here it is, jerk. And jizz. I think jizz is fine. I think jizz is not the worst thing to say. I don't know, maybe the terms of the Twitch TOS would have a different opinion on that. I don't know, I think jizz and jerk are alright. Now, we talk about jerking off. That's a different thing. I think everyone can say jerk. You got guys. I want to see jerks in the chat. Let's get some jerks in the chat. Let's start jerking. My bot sucks. He's trying his best, you guys. He's just a little beat boob. He doesn't know. He says it's on the list. You can't say the word on the list. All right. So, man, I'm trying to finish this BJ story. So BJ said, can you stay? I said, no. I said, you guys can try to match the offer. I don't think you can match the offer. This is a good offer. 50 hours a week, $18 an hour. Insurance. They said I could get fucking eye insurance for I have a fucked up left eye. I need that. Dental. You know how expensive dentists are? I could find, with this, if things go well, I could finally come off my mom's insurance, which would be super fucking nice. Could you imagine not being on the Obamacare anymore? Oh my gosh. Yeah, jerks in the chat. Yeah, we got a couple jerks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that word was banned. That was weird. Every time I stream, I discover a new weird word that gets banned. So what was I gonna say? Right. So I was like, I was like, they offered me 50 hours a week, 18 an hour. What BJ's was probably gonna offer, they're probably gonna do some shit. They had me at what's it called, $14. I remember when I was job searching at the time, way before before I started working at BJ's, I was like, I should get somewhere that's like 15 an hour, like Bernie says, because that should be at least minimum wage is 15 an hour, enough to live on. And unfortunately, I didn't get the job at Best Buy, but Best Buy was doing 15 an hour, so I figured, oh, okay, 15's a reasonable number. And BJ's was like, start 14 an hour. I'm like, 14? Get the fuck up out of here with that. And I said, can I get work here for 15? And they're like, well, since you used to work at Staples, we'll let you work for $14.50. So they bumped me to 50 fucking cents. I didn't want to haggle over the phone to see if we can get up to $14.75. That shit seems very petty. And I was like, fuck it. I'm like, beggars can't be choosers. And I can't be like begging for them to pay me actual minimum wage. But yeah, this place is paying me way more than that. So the offer was last second. They didn't even give me a price. They were just like, can you stay? You'll only work in deliveries. You're not going to be in membership anymore, which I know is bullshit. Because I know for a fact, because my replacement and the other manager fucking quit. They were probably like trying to bide their time, have me work there for a couple more weeks, and like bump me to like maybe like not even 16. They were probably gonna bump me to 15.75, and then like, and even if it was 16, it's still less than what I'm gonna make at this new job tomorrow. And then they're probably gonna be like, oh well. But once I said 50 hours a week, he just instantly shut up. He was like, oh yeah, we can't match that. And I'm like, yeah, because this is a shitty retail grocery store that doesn't want to pay its employees minimum wage. Bye, Felicia, and bye, BJ's. Fuck you. So, but yeah, that shit was just getting kind of ridiculous. So I'm glad that chapter of my life is over. Another parting BJ story. On the last day, it was kind of funny. This new girl, I don't even consider her new. She was there for like almost a month. Was on register for the first time, I guess, and they only had two cashiers. Mind you, did I mention I was supposed to be a cashier when I signed up for this fucking job? I must have mentioned that, and they put me on a bunch of other shit. So, this girl, first night by herself, because I guess she was doing the over-the-shoulder thing, watching somebody else use the cash register. Ringing up for cashiers isn't that hard, but I guess she got nervous or some shit. And no one was there to help her, essentially, because I was busy with a line of customers. The manager was doing some other shit. Like I said, we're short-staffed. And so she was like, I need help, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I'm thinking it's an emergency. So we come over, and she's getting mad with, So there's this other coworker. Her name was Catherine. She was a sweet old lady. Sweet senior citizen. Very sweet lady. Personally, I think they had her doing a little too much, but she said she needed the money. I'm like, I can't get mad at someone who wants to work for money. And, Catherine's in her station, doing her little station, and this new cashier's giving her grief, and she's like, I'm not gonna work. Or what did she say? I forgot what she said. She said something along the lines of, to Catherine, and I could hear this from over at my desk. She was like, I'm not going to just stand here if I'm not going to get any help. Because, like, I guess she was, like, she wasn't confident in herself to operate the register by myself, even though I'm like, what is there to fucking register? It's a calculator. It's a calculator. It's not that difficult. Like, I don't understand the controversy. But anyway, that happened, and we calmed her down, but we're like, you better get used to this shit. You seem to be under the understanding that niggas are gonna be, like, holding your hand and shit during this shit. People are just gonna... you were naive as fuck. And in her defense, yeah, did she maybe only get, like, a week or two of training? Sure. But you are naive as shit if you think they're gonna help you through this. This job that is not how this job works. You learn and then you just go. They are too short staffed to hold your hand, bro. It was kind of sad, bro. The manager was like, I am not looking forward to the day, your last day. And I didn't know what he meant when he told me that. But then the last day came and, you know, someone called out. Someone else was, that person was complaining, I can't do this. Duh. I'm not going to stay if I can't get help or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, dude, now I'm starting to understand what you're saying. That place is wild. I walked in there the day after to get food, and it was funny because no one had realized that I left because a good key people knew I was leaving, but some people were like, "Oh man, oh you off today?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm off forever." They're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Oh, I quit, bro." That's serious. I last. Everyone's like, "What? When did you quit?" I'm like, I quit yesterday." What? How am I just hearing about this? I don't know, but I thought everybody knew because everyone was flapping their gums about it the other day, but now, I guess they didn't tell you. I guess my biggest mystery is, like, I wonder what people are saying, like, oh, he got another job, or, oh, I know this is stupid and, like, it shouldn't matter, but I'm, like, high-key a little curious as to what people are saying, like, oh, he got a better job, or, oh, he had a disagreement with the manager. Nothing like that. There were no theatrics or drama on my way out. Just a lot of people being extra at work. I'm trying to think of one more funny story before I just, because I thought this was gonna like go for a lot longer. Oh yeah, on my last day there was this dude, right? And this dude comes up, he's like, yo, my man. And I was like, who are you, bro? And he's like, you don't remember me, man? I'm looking at this dude like, did we go to high school or some shit? I really did not recognize the guy. And he's like, remember you helped me out that one time? Because, all right, at VJ's, it's like it's weird because like they're not a grocery store, they're a quote unquote a club, and so to shop there you have to have a member's badge, like a card that shows that you're a member. And with that card you can, it's not a debit card or a gift card, it's like a card that says I can shop here without the fee, the non-member fee. It's stupid. It's like I don't understand that business model. It doesn't, Costco does it too, but it doesn't make sense to me because it's like, I understand if there's like a reward subscription or some shit, but making it mandatory, it's like you gotta have a subscription. And these subscriptions are expensive. They're like $100 for the year if you want the awards. It's like $55 a year for just the basic one. It's stupid. It's expensive. So this dude comes and said, yo, you hooked me up before, because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Remember you helped me out with my grandma? I was like, oh, I kind of remember you. And what I forgot what he was alluding to was this dude didn't have his card, right? So I got him a printout of his grandma's card. What's up, Eric? But I need my barrel of grape jelly and pallet of hamburger meat. Yeah, that's what BJ's operates, bro. So this dude comes up, he's like, yo, my man, remember me? You helped me out with my grandma. So he forgot his grandma's card, her member card. I was like, dude, I'm just going to print you a copy of your grandma's card because this is my last day, so this can't be a reoccurring thing. And then he scans it up to find out his shit was expired. That's why he was coming up to me trying to like fucking coddle up to me because he wanted me to use my personal card, because every employee gets their own fucking card that they don't have to pay for because you're employed. There's no employee discount on anything, but you get this card that allows you to shop here, which is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, even the wine place, if I remember right, they said 20 or 30% off wine. Really fucking good deal. Like, you don't have to give your employees an employee discount, but it's nice. You know, it makes them feel like, oh yeah, like we're helping you out a little bit. I don't know, trick our asses into wanting to eat here. I don't know. But, yeah, so I was like, oh, fine, here, ring up your groceries and my shit. I said, bro, this is going to be the last time, though, because, like, this is my last day. He's like, where are you about to go, bro? And I'm like, I got a new job. He's like, oh, shit. Say, yeah, so you gotta call your grandma to pay for your shit, because like this is the last time. No one's gonna help you out. I'm not like, normally when people ask for that shit, I don't help them out because I have a quote unquote a quota of memberships people gotta sign up for. And oh, what the fuck, Skippy